Welcome back to the channel, Travels with Connie, where the adventure begins. Today you find us in Whitstable in Kent. Another nice spot for a day out. Whitstable's really nice. Got a few interesting facts about Whitstable. Peter Cushing, the actor, remember him in the Hammer horror films? He lived here. Somerset Maugham, he lived here. There's quite a lot to do in Whitstable. There's the Whitstable Oyster Festival and various other things going on during the course of the year. So we'll show you around. Come with us and we'll show you around this lovely place, Whitstable. This is the Beach Walk car park, pay and display car park for cars and light goods vehicles only, which I assume applies to motorhomes and camper vans. Rather nice Art Deco building. Typical, we've arrived, the sun's gone in. Going down towards the harbour area, a bit industrial, and there's a lovely fish and chip restaurant here, and that's where I think we're going to stop for our lunch. Typical British beach huts. You used to be able to park down here, no problem at all with a motorhome, but over recent years they've changed it. It's a no-go. The other large car park in Whitstable, which is close to the town, huge car park, but with a height barrier. I think they're probably missing a trick there. This is the rather unattractive walk to a really nice fish and chip restaurant. So Whitstable is famous for its oysters, and these are all the oyster nets. Quite a large collection of them. And the buildings behind are obviously to do with the oyster catching. Rather interesting panel here which says that oysters define Whitstable both culturally and economically. At its peak in the late 1800s, an estimated 100 million oysters were sent to London each year. The Whitstable Oyster Fishery Company was originally incorporated as a company of free fishers and dredgers in 1793. The Whitstable Oyster Company here farms 4 million rock oysters a year. They only farm rock oysters. It's a rich source of omega-3 fatty acids, zinc, copper, iodine, vitamins B12 and D. Personally speaking, I don't like them. And apparently, in Sierra Leone, they do oysters as well. It appears they're looking for staff. Bit more information now about oysters. They're low in saturated fat, they're low in fat, they're even low in sugar. They're medium in salt, 68 calories. Here we are at the lobster shack. Very busy today for a Thursday, all the better for us. Not so much cod and chips, more like a whale and chips. Excellent value for £10 for us senior people. Coming into the harbour area, there used to be, many moons ago, a railway that came along here and helped with the loading and unloading of ships. These various huts along here are all for artisan shops. Most of them are closed today. And it looks as if you can have a vintage lifeboat trip, if you wish, and looking across to the Brett Ashfelt Centre, Whitstable boat trips. This is the market area where in the summer all these huts are open to even more artisan shops. But in February, not a lot of artisans about. There is one here which is a local artist. I think some years ago we bought a picture there. This is the town centre in Whitstable.
Glug jugs, they call them, don't they?
Yeah, glug jugs. British cheese shop. Quite quirky shops along here. Whitstable, very expensive place to live these days. Renowned for its fishing at one time, but now it's probably just renowned for its house prices and its closeness to London for commuting.
Comme ça.
We both like the same team.
Shop across the road, fish luncheon and suppers. Don't hear that very often now. They're not doing very well, they're closed, been sold. Directly opposite is Wheeler's Oyster Bar, famous in Whitstable and around the country if you like oysters. It's giving you a view of the high street, typical of many British high streets. This is the Royal Free Fishers and Dredgers incorporated in 1793. And this is a sea wall. Very typical of the buildings that were used by fishermen in days gone by. The old tar cottage. Very posh now. They've got a gelateria and new flats with spectacular views over the Thames estuary. What is this life if full of care? We have no time to stand and stare. Written by W.H. Davis, the tramp poet.